ago, in London, there lived a family called the Darlings. There was Mr. and Mrs. Darling, their daughter Wendy, and her younger brothers, John and Michael, and their dog, Nana. None of the children wanted to grow up. They all wanted to remain children forever. One Friday evening, the parents went off to a party at number 27. The children stayed at home with Nana as guard dog. Their mother wore a gorgeous dress and fine jewelry. Their father was fashionable in his bow tie.
Wendy, we're counting on you now.
Okay.
Their mother and father left for the party.
The stars are so exciting. Will Peter Pan visit us tonight?
Peter Pan was a little boy who lived in Neverland, and he could fly. John, Michael, and Wendy were looking at the starry sky when...
Wow!
It was Peter Pan, and with him, shining brighter than the stars, his fairy friend Tinkerbell.
Hey! Give me back my shadow!
Nana, gripping Peter's shadow in its teeth, ran back into the room, Peter in pursuit. Peter reclaimed his shadow.
Come, we go to the country of dreams, Neverland.
And so, with Peter Pan showing them how to fly, Wendy and her brothers set off from a London window into the stars. If you think of something fun, you can fly. In no time, the three children were soaring above the clouds.
Wow! This is high! We're so high!
Still in their pajamas, the children flew high into the sky. Who knows how long they flew? In the middle of a vast blue ocean, a tiny island appeared.
Look, anchored in the inlet, there, a pirate ship. Oh no! It's Captain Hook! They're on deck.
Captain Hook's attire was as splendid as a king's, and with his pipe in his mouth and his aristocratic airs, he cut an impressive figure. But he was a cruel pirate, the fiercest in the Caribbean, and the most feared. His steel hook was handy for defeating enemies. It was Peter Pan who had ripped that hand off. Now Captain Hook lived only for revenge on Peter Pan.
That Peter Pan dares to return to this island?
As Captain Hook considered how to defeat Peter Pan, he polished his fearsome steel hook. Meanwhile, Wendy and her brothers had arrived at Peter Pan's house in the interior of the island. It was carved out of a tree, like a house in a fairy tale. Here lived Peter Pan with a group of lost children. The children all wanted a mother.
Please be our mother. Oh, all right.
As long as you live in Neverland, you'll always be a child. On this island, there's no end of fun. We have pirates and Indians, too.
Meaning lots of adventure!
All right, first off, we go to the Lake of the 100 Mermaids. But be careful. Don't let them pull you into the water.
They left on a moonlit night. Gorgeous mermaids were at the sparkling lake, combing their hair.
Well, there they are. Mermaids galore sitting on those rocks. And they're all my friends. I'll introduce you.
While they were all Peter's friends, Wendy was a stranger to them.
Hey!
So they splashed her and teased her. Just then, Peter noticed something.
Hey, that's Tiger Lily from the Pickaninny tribe. This is bad. They're taking her to Captain Hook. I've got to help Lily.
Peter sent word he would fight Captain Hook. Their hour of battle arrived. Captain Hook had lured Peter Pan into a trap. When the duel was about to begin, a crocodile that had swallowed a watch now approached, smelling blood. From its stomach could be heard tick-tock. The crocodile wanted nothing better than to eat Captain Hook.
Curses! It's a crocodile! I'll be eaten! The duel is postponed!
It was Captain Hook's weak point, so Peter Pan was able to release Tiger Lily.
That cursed Peter Pan! I'll teach him to underestimate Captain Hook! So, this time we go to find Peter Pan's hideaway. We'll get Wendy and those kids. All right, me hearties? No blunders now! Go!
That night, Peter Pan was invited to a party held by the Picknannies. Tiger Lily's father took a liking to the valiant Peter Pan.
Peter, how did you like to marry Lily and become my heir?
Wendy overheard and grew sad. She decided to return home to London.
Boys, tomorrow let's go home.
Putting the children to bed, Wendy sang lullabies in a beautiful voice, just like her mother. They slumbered as in a trance. But then... Hook and the pirates pounced upon the children and bound them with ropes, then carried them off to their pirate ship. It was Tinker Bell who had told Captain Hook the whereabouts of the treehouse, because she was jealous of Wendy. Peter, who knew nothing of all this, was shocked when he came back home.
This is Hook's doing. I've had just about enough of him.
Peter leapt out of the forest in a single bound and flew straight for the pirate ship. At the ship, Captain Hook was already forcing Wendy and the children to walk the gangplank to a watery grave. In the water, a hungry crocodile awaited them.
So, who wants to go first? Wendy, how about you?
Just as Captain Hook was about to push her overboard,
Stop!
Peter Pan arrived. Peter Pan and Captain Hook began to fight fiercely. Tinker Bell freed Wendy and the others from their ropes and helped them escape. Hook swung his sword and steel hooked viciously, but he couldn't hurt a little boy who could fly. Finally, when Captain Hook tried to shove Peter Pan into the water, but fell in himself, the hungry crocodile swallowed him in a single gulp.
Peter, Tinkerbell, thank you. We've had so much fun, but now we have to go home.
Peter Pan, Wendy, and the boys set sail for London in the pirate ship. Later, when the boys were grown up, they remembered nothing of these marvelous adventures. Wendy alone would never forget them.